Shout out to all my broke people for the very low cost of a thumbs up, a comment, and a subscription. You can save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 164. What you call him? My man's Yuji done ran into the lawyer, and the lawyer ain't having it. He pulled the gavel out on him, up the tool on him. He got this weird looking demon thing behind him, this curse or whatever. He's getting ready to put something on him. A Shikigami. Higuruma holds 100 points. He may have killed 20 sorcerers. So instead of charging, I'll start on the defensive. Basically, I don't know what type of abilities this guy got. If he killed 20 people, he knocked them off. He might have a gun. He got something. He working with something. He ain't get 20 bodies for no reason. Whoa. He ain't get 20 bodies for no reason. You know what I mean? He must be a gangster. All right, let's see. But I'll be ready for any attack. He said, I'll be ready for anything. Anything. Okay, domain expansion. What? All right, he already got that? Yo, it's going to put him inside of a courtroom. Deadly sentencing. A domain before he can activate his curse technique. He went straight for it. He would go right for it. This dude is a gangster. He said, man, let's get right to it, man. He said, man, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going right at you. So he banging that gavel. I don't know what the banging of the gavel does, but it's doing something. Stuff is moving around. Okay, I gotta take him out. Yuji went right at him. He said, I gotta go out of it. He said, I gotta get this guy out of here. So he goes to kick him. It stops. His leg just stops. This domain forbids the use of violence for both of us. So neither one of them can hurt each other. But remember, he said that it's a deadly. It's called deadly sentencing. So I guess whoever loses this case loses their life, pays the ultimate price. And the price is definitely right. Now let's see. Both of us. I'm back. I'm back where I started. Look, it just teleported him back where he was supposed to be. Yes, but verbal violence is another matter. Judge man, please begin. Yuji Itadori lies under suspicion of entering the Magi, whatever, Vegas Pachinko parlor on July 16th of 2017 in Sendai City, Miyagi Prefecture, despite being underage, 18 years of age at the time. Despite being under 18 years of age at the time. It knows all the bad stuff he did. It said, yo, you did some crimes when you did something that you're supposed to only do as an adult. Huh? No, wait. Judge Man knows everything about everyone inside the domain. But don't worry. I do not have that information. The verdict depends solely upon the arguments that you and I present. He been beating everybody by being the judge. Not being the judge, being the lawyer. So his powers works right. Oh, I didn't notice that. His powers work right along his alongside, his profession. Those things on the outside of the courtroom, they're guillotines. So I guess they're gonna chop whoever up. Like I guess Yuji, if he mess up, he's gonna get chopped up. And this evidence, Judge Man has submitted for this. This for deliberation. What the evidence is not necessarily conclusive, and you will not be told what is inside. You must state your case to dispel all doubt, and thereby win a pronouncement of innocence from Judge Man. Okay, so he can't even fight in here. He gotta argue. I guess that's a It's like a hacks way of fight, man. Because people gonna go in there lying until they get killed. That's what most people gonna do. I'm lying. Nah, I didn't kill such and such. You know what I'm saying? They gonna bring up a crime you did, and it knows you did it. So I guess you gonna have to just admit to it, I guess. I really did go to that pachinko parlor and play the machines. I think I even won. So lying is the only way to get off. The problem is I don't know what the evidence is. He said lying is the only way to get off. I thought you tell the truth and just get your sentence in. But how, if you lie, the thing already knows what you did. So how can, it's probably going to pull out the best evidence. Maybe you can only pull evidence that's available. Like it knows what you did, but it can only pull out evidence that's like, let's say, camera footage that's actually exists. It can't pull out something that doesn't exist. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you committed a crime and nobody saw it. There was no cameras there. You didn't leave no fingerprint, nothing. All right, so there was no evidence left. It might know you did it, but it can't prove it. Maybe that's the case. Okay, I don't know what the evidence is. The evidence is not necessarily conclusive. If the evidence doesn't prove I entered the pachinko parlor, I just need to stay silent or deny it. Wasn't me. But what if it wasn't? If the evidence only proves I entered the parlor, can I say it was for another reason? But if the evidence is, I had to use the John. And he's like, yo, I went in there, but I was just using the bathroom. That's all. But if the evidence is one, then wouldn't I be admitting I went in, thereby digging my own grave? Yo, what's going on, Black Doom? We still on Judge Mathis or yeah, Judge Mathis doing his thing. Justice that makes a difference. That's what he's about. Okay, if the evidence prove I not only went in, but also played, then I'm basically screwed. I could try confessing in the hopes of a lighter sentence. But does this court even do that kind? That is crazy. Right. Like, he could just say, yes, I did it. But then, if he does, what if the only sentence is death? Like, if you admit, you just forfeit your life. Yes, I went into the pachinko parlor, Maji Vegas or whatever, but only to take a dump. I refuse to choose 3. I don't know if I can plead extenuating circumstances here, but I think it'll make the best impression. Oh, is that so? Now it's my turn. Look, I think he don't know what the evidence is in there either. This is an image from a security camera. Exactly. At a cash exchange window near Maji Vegas on the day of question. On the day in question, does not this individual exhibit the appearance and build of the accused? So yeah, they got him in there. He getting his paper. They got him exchanging his paper. I told you. But the evidence is evidence that exists. It knows he did it. So the evidence just proves, the evidence is only evidence that exists. Somebody, he was caught on camera at that place. Okay, pairing this photo with his own admission of entering the premises casts his story about the restroom in doubt. It is certain that despite being underage, he entered with the intent of playing the machines. He said, if you went to that cash table, you was trying to play the machines. So what am I guilty of? The establishment expressly forbids entry to minors. So unlawful entry. Article 130 Penal Code. After all, laws specifically for entertainment establishments don't allow punishing minors. I'm out of the domain, but Judge Man found me guilty. I don't feel any different. Okay, he coming with he's swung the gavel. That gavel coming. He said, I'm out of the domain. Maybe Higuruma is fighting him full strong now because he's out of the domain, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to hit him. So maybe being that entertainment is right. So even though he's guilty, he's not going to get sentenced. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's not getting sentenced, not even by the domain that he was in, because he broke a law that doesn't get punishment. So if they don't punish you for breaking that law, he probably won't get punished by the domain. That's what I'm thinking. So Higuruma was like, yo, I can't even use the domain on him. So he's just going full out. Let's see. He throws that gavel. Boom. Yuji's able to block it. But that thing tore his hand up. That thing, boom. That arm is done. Higuruma's coming back. Getting ready to throw a punch. He's getting ready to throw a fruit punch, an Hawaiian punch. Man, that was quick. This chapter felt too quick. I'm going to tell you, I do like the domain. I do like the chapter in terms of it being a like a psychological chapter. That was good, but it led to nothing. All that thinking and whatnot led to nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm not a big fan of this chapter. It was just like, okay, we got the domain. We got something interesting going on. Even if it wasn't a fight, I was still interested. I was like, yo, okay, this seems good. And all it does is deactivates because he can't get punished because he was a minor. You know what I mean? So it led to nothing. And on top of that, they didn't go deep enough. You know what I mean? Yuji did do some critical thinking, but it wasn't that much. You know what I mean? But I wish it would have been deep thought into this. That'd have made this better. And I could kind of see why he got 20 bodies. He can't be hurt inside the domain. As soon as he started fight, domain, boom. Now they're gonna lie, but most people, especially older people, did something where there's some evidence and they can't get around it. So he probably got an instant win for most what's it called? Shamans or whatever they call it. Okay, do you think this arc will end by the end of the year? No. No, I think it's gonna drag. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe. Because I can't eat. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Peace.